Hi guys, KP this side from InvestorWise. Hope all of you are doing good. Last week we have done a stock analysis video on Muthoot Finance, and within a week the stock has already shown a lot of momentum upside. Although Thursday has been a nightmare for the bulls, but still on Friday Muthoot Finance was trading close to 1204 rupees. When officially I have posted a message asking you to book 50% of your profits. It's not that I started losing confidence in my recommendation, but as I always say, we have to behave smart and we have to keep booking profits as and when we get them. Since Europe is experiencing the second wave of corona, and that might have an impact on the global markets as a whole. So it's important that wherever we get profits, we got to book them. Now, if I have to speak about Muthoot Finance, I am still very much bullish on this stock, and once the stock crosses 1220 mark, my very next target for the stock is 1250. And I told you I won't be much surprised if from 1250 the stock can sustain that level for a while. Then it might even touch 1300 in no time. But if you are conservative about your investments, you don't want to take chances, then at around 1220 you can make an exit from this stock, or you can wait for a next target of 1250. Today again, this is a stock analysis video, and the stock which I'm going to cover today in my video is one of my favorite stocks of all time. I personally love the fundamentals of the company, and I wanted to do this video long back, but I was keeping a watch on the price, because I've told you many a times, when I'm going to make a video and post it on InvestorWise, I just want to be very risk averse. I want to be conservative, and I don't want you to see any red color when you invest based on my recommendations. So the stock that we are going to cover today is Avanti Feeds. I'm sure you would have some time or the other heard about this company. The company has given a lot of price appreciation and has created a lot of wealth for shareholders who have been able to stick to this stick to this particular script. So if I give you one very remarkable figures about this company in 2017, if you were holding on to Avanti Feeds for a period of 5 years, in 2017, if you were holding on to Avanti Feeds for a total of 5 years, the stock has given an appreciation in price of 7300%. Yes, you got me right. You can Google about it, and you will find a lot of articles being written on the same. It has created massive wealth for investors, massive wealth. Even if you're a short-term investor, the stock has given you lots of opportunities of getting into the stock at the right times and making good profits. So if I have to give you some introduction about the company, the background about the company, it was founded in the year 1933, and as you can see from the name of this script itself, Avanti Feeds. So basically it is a leading manufacturer of prawn and fish feeds. Okay, and they also are shrimp processors. Shrimp is a kind of shrimp is a kind of food for a lot of people, and they are also involved in export of shrimp outside of India. The major countries which they export to are USA, Europe, and Japan. These are the countries where most of the exports are being done to, and that is the reason, guys, why I was being very cautious before making this video on Avanti Feeds. Outside risk is still there, because if we have a second wave of corona and there are some restrictions on exports, because once the lockdown will start, exports will get hit by it. And if second wave of corona is considerably powerful, then in that case, yes, exports might get hit, and this is one of the companies which might see some fall in their exports. But the good news is that as of now, from the first wave of coronavirus, the company has bounced back pretty good. Their demand for shrimp is very high. They are able to export good numbers now, and moreover, the global markets have seen a lot of increase in the price of shrimp, which company is enjoying. As a result of that, company is enjoying their revenues going up. They also have a joint venture with Thai Union Frozen Products, which is world's largest seafood processor and a leading manufacturer of prawn and fish feed in Thailand. This is a Thailand-based company with which the Avanti Feeds have entered into a joint venture, and as I told you, they are exporting the shrimp to many different countries. Plus the feed for the fishes is also being exported by them. Apart from that, if you see, for the fisheries, the government is also bringing in a lot of stimulus. The last stimulus was announced a couple of weeks back, and before that also the government has decided that from 2020-21 up till 2024-25, a total of 20,000 crores has been decided to be distributed as stimulus for fisheries, the organizations which are involved in fisheries and fish products. So this seems to be a good news for the company. If I talk about their price band, the stock has seen a low of 250 rupees and a high of 770 rupees, and right now the stock is trading at 502. So which means if I look at its 52-week high price, the stock is still available at a decent discount of around 35%, and that is where I started finding it very attractive now. So as I keep telling you all the time, when you see index going up in value and you start feeling that almost everything is now trading expensive, that is when you have to look for quality. You have to hunt down for quality stocks which are having gem of the fundamentals, and they are still capable of giving you good upside returns. Avanti Feeds definitely is one of those stocks. So current price is 502, and if I have to break down some of the important fundamentals of the stock, it has an EPS of rupees 26.25. Is that a good EPS? The answer is yes, that's a good EPS, because the stock has a face value of rupee 1, and if I have to evaluate it on a face value of rupee 10, then the stock will have a face EPS of close to 262 rupees, which is looking very, very strong. Okay, if I have to look at its PE ratio, the stock has a PE ratio of 19 times, close to 19 times, whereas the industry average PE ratio is close to 25 times, which obviously makes the stock look cheap at its current market price. Its book value is close to 117 rupees. I won't say it's very impressive, but at the same time, again, if I do the price to book value ratio at its current market price, the stock is trading at a price to book value ratio of 4.3 times, which again makes it look decently priced. It's not considered on an expensive side. Beta of the stock is 0.84 times, which makes the stock look defensive, and it does not suffer a lot of volatility, and that is what exactly we look for when we are conservative about our investments. We don't want to invest in stocks which are very volatile. So this will be a safe bet, and people who are very averse or very conservative in their investments, you can definitely consider Avanti Feeds. They have healthy reserves. Their reserves, as reported in March 2020 balance sheet, was close to 1390 crores, which again is a very strong number. And if I compare it with the reserves as at the end of 2016, it stood at 375 crores. So we can see that company has been able to accumulate a lot of reserves in the last 4 to 5 years. Plus, what adds to this is that it's almost a zero debt company. Literally, it's a zero debt company. They don't have any debt burden in their books. As a result of that, they don't have much of interest obligations also. Yeah, short-term borrowings and all will keep happening. That's part and parcel of the business, but they don't have long-term borrowings. Return on equity is looking very impressive. I told you multiple times, return on equity is one thing which a shareholder would be interested in. They have a return on equity of close to 24.7%, and their return on capital employed is close to 30%. That is a very, very attractive number. If I look at the shareholding pattern, guys, the promoters are holding close to 43.7% in the company, and nothing has been pledged as on date. As I told you, obviously they won't have to pledge anything because of the fact that they are not having any borrowings in their books. Good news is FII is holding around 18% in the company, and DII is also holding close to 23%, which means close to 41% is being held by FII and DII in this company, which again gives us a lot of confidence that yes, foreign investors or domestic institutional investors are also having a lot of interest in this particular scrip. If I talk about their profit analysis, guys, one very positive thing is that for June 2020, the last numbers being declared by the company, for July to September quarter, the results are still awaited, but for the June 20 quarter, the company has posted a net profit of 115 crores, which on year-on-year basis, to a pleasant surprise, has gone up. When most of the companies have struggled to even report profits, this company, with export restrictions, with lockdown globally, still managed to have profits. Because for obvious reasons, they are involved in a kind of a product which is a necessity, because it's a food item, and food is something which obviously people need, irrespective of the fact whether there is a lockdown or not. And compared to June 2019, their profits were 101 crore. So which means there is a growth of profits year on year comparison if we do. And when this June 20 results were declared, I was closely watching this stock. The stock before the results were declared was trading close to 480, 485. That is where we recommended a lot of our clients to buy Avanti Feeds, because we were expecting the results to be good. If not very good, we were still expecting that company would be able to manage having the same profits as last year. So we gave a lot of buy recommendation around 485 to our clients, and we gave them a target of 535, 540, 550. In fact, once the results were declared, and as the results happened to be very good, the stock touched 587, but unfortunately stock could not sustain those levels and it went down again. And today we find the stock to be trading around 502 rupees, and that is where I see a great opportunity for short-term money making in this particular script. If I do the analysis of last 5 years, if I talk about the revenue, guys, the revenue for the company from 2016 to 2020, if I do the comparison, 2016 they had reported around 2,000 crores of revenue, whereas in 2020 they have reported more than 4,100 crores of revenue, which means you can see there is a clear-cut jump of more than 100% in their revenue figures. And as far as their profit figures are concerned, from 158 crores in 2016, their profit figures have gone up to 385 crores, recording a very brilliant 144% hike in their profit numbers. That is the net profit numbers I'm talking about. So overall, if you see, there's nothing wrong with the company. The fundamentals are looking beautiful. The kind of product they are dealing in is looking looking something which we cannot do away with, and as a result of which the company seems to be in a stable position where you can invest into the stock. Now, apart from Avanti Feeds, there are a couple of stocks in the same segment which are involved in food processing, or they're involved in feed for the fisheries or the export of shrimps. The other two stocks which I regularly would be tracking are, number one, the stock is called as Apex Frozen, and the other one is Waterbase. Companies are into similar lines of business, and I did a little bit of a peer comparison that, as I say, now with index being close to 12,000 mark, what we need to ensure is that if we pick up a particular sector, we want to buy the best in that sector. It's as simple as that. We don't want to have over exposure in any particular sector. So obviously I won't recommend you to buy Avanti Feeds plus Apex Frozen plus Waterbase, but if I have to pick up one of these three, then I would like to go for the best one. For me, obviously the best one is Avanti Feeds, and that is the reason I have picked up this stock. But I will give you a few numbers which will make you understand why Avanti Feeds stand out when compared to the other two stocks. Okay, if I look at the relative valuation of this particular script, first of all, if I talk about the shareholding pattern, Apex Frozen and Waterbase, there is no investment being done by FII. And whereas I told you in Avanti Feeds, the FII investment is close to 17.8%. DII again has invested very significantly very less. If I do relative analysis, in case of Apex Frozen, it is close to 10%, you can say, in case of Apex Frozen. In case of Waterbase, it is 6%, whereas in case of Avanti Feeds, it is 23.34%, like I just told you a few minutes back. The profit figures especially for this year, that is 19-20, if we do the comparison of the June quarter for June 2020 in comparison with June 2019, Apex Frozen did not have any growth in their net profits. For Waterbase, there was a fall in their net profits from 11 crores in 2019 June to 4 crores in 2020 June, and Avanti Feeds has given a net profit jump of around 15%, which makes us clearly understand that Apex Frozen and Waterbase has struggled during this June 20 quarter, whereas Avanti Feeds has done considerably good on a relative basis. If I talk about the discount to 52 weeks high, almost all three stocks have the same level of discount. Avanti Feeds, as I told you, is close to a discount of 35% to its 52-week high. Apex Frozen is close to 39% discount, and so is Waterbase. Even Waterbase is close to 38.5% discount to its 52-week high value. If I have to go by price, then price wise, all three stocks are looking equally attractive, and then it all depends on which stock I feel is fundamentally better. Based on that, I have to decide. If I look at the other two numbers, that is return on equity for Apex Frozen is 15%, for Waterbase is 10%, whereas for Avanti Feeds is close to 25%, and even return on capital employed for Apex Frozen is close to 21.75%, for Waterbase is 14%, whereas for Avanti Feeds it is close to 30%, making Avanti Feeds the best option in the given segment. Now, am I saying that Apex Frozen or Waterbase are not good stocks? Honestly speaking, guys, even these two scripts have been recommended by us to a lot of our clients, but at any point of time, if my clients have to be recommended something, I would still hands down go for Avanti Feeds for the top-notch performance it has given year-on-year basis. 2018 they even did a bonus issue in the ratio of 1:2, and overall profits, if you see, they have done decently in at least the last 5 years or so, if you see. And the stock is very good as far as making dividends payment and all is concerned. Their dividend payout is also very attractive. So at 502, I personally recommend that you can buy this particular script with the first target of close to 555, 560. That would be my short-term first target. If the stock can manage to stay above 560, then second target would definitely be 600. That is, I'm thinking, can be achieved in short term, provided I told you one negative which I'm fearing as of now is the how powerful will the second wave of corona be. If that impact can be mitigated, I see 600 on the cards very soon. So my first target, I repeat it, buy around 502. Wait for your first target of close to 555, 560, and then for the second target of 600. Now, I want to make a very important point over here is that when I make a video, and I generally do not recommend the prescribed quantity that you should buy, because somebody might have a portfolio value of close to 1 lakh, whereas this other person who is listening to this video might have a portfolio value of 1 crore. So guys, you will have to do your research before you invest in any stocks. For me, what I feel is good, I recommend based on that. Plus, you will have to see the diversification and all those things, and you also need to understand your risk appetite before deciding how many shares you want to buy. So tomorrow, if just because I have recommended Avanti Feeds does not mean that you end up buying 1000 shares of Avanti Feed and you end up putting 5 lakh rupees just in one stock. Please don't do that. I have made a lot of videos explaining it to you. Your exposure to any particular script should be very sensible. Just because I have made a video does not mean that you will buy 1000 or 2000 or 5000 shares of Avanti Feeds. If it goes up, then you forget about it and you never come back to me telling that you have made profits. But if one of my stocks don't do well and you just took overexposure, then you come back to me after 6-7 months or 1 year or maybe after 10 years and tell me, based on your recommendation, I purchased this stock and now I'm suffering so much of losses. No. When we are giving recommendations under KP Advisory, we make sure that we don't allow our clients to buy beyond a prescribed quantity. We specify the quantity for them. We specify when do they need to average out their stocks. We specify when they need to exit or book their profits or book their losses. We guide you on every particular thing. Now, when you are going for my general recommendations, definitely you should go for my general recommendations, and by God's grace, in most of the cases, the stocks have done well wherever we have recommended it. You can see a lot of my videos which are still available on YouTube, and we have not deleted any of them. Most of the stocks have done their targets, and they have done it comfortably. The stocks have done beyond targets. But even in that case, I don't want you to blindly trust me or show a lot of confidence in me. No, I don't want you too much of overconfidence. You please buy the quantity what you can bear with losses also. Keep that in mind. Plus, if you buy 1000 shares of Avanti Feeds, just for example, I'm saying, if you buy 1000 shares of Avanti Feeds and let's say the stock goes down, you should be having enough understanding that if stock does not go up, rather it starts going down, maybe because of market collapse or maybe because of stock specific negative news, then you should have enough funds with you to average out your stocks. These are fundamental things. These are basic things which everybody who is coming in equity market should know. For my clients, I don't expect them to know all this. That is why they are paying me for my services, and that is why we guide them exactly when they need to average out, or they need to continue with the same exposure, or they need to come out of the stocks. That we do. But here in this video which I'm making on a general basis, it's not possible for me to follow up with each and every one of you. So later on coming back to me and saying that just I trusted your video and I purchased X number of shares and now I'm suffering so much of losses, guys, no. Please do your research before you buy something. Just because I have recommended it, don't buy it. If I know everything, I wouldn't be making videos. I would just be putting my money and multiplying it every day. Correct? No? So I just give you information based on what I see appears to be the best in books. For me, like I'm giving you one instance, for me, UPL is one of the best stocks to buy. Okay, but on Friday, a news comes at 9:17 a.m. that the statutory auditors have resigned in one of their units, which is located in Malaysia. Something like that happened, and the stock went down by 10%. This is not something I can foresee as an analyst. As an analyst, my role is very limited. What is my role? To know as much as possible about the company, to evaluate their business model, to decode their fundamentals, and based on that, give recommendations. But I would not put all my eggs in the same basket. Or if you're a vegetarian, I won't put all my oranges in the same basket. You know that adage, right? So happy investing, guys. Let's hope Avanti Feeds will also do its target very soon, and I will be back with another video. I hope you find the videos useful, guys, and you're learning with every video that I'm making. If you want me to cover anything else in my videos, do drop a message in the comment section below. Till we meet again, guys, bye bye. God bless all of you. Cheers, stay bullish.